We're going to practice, but we've got some last minute dramas. Over to Brad.
We obviously got the car sealed, like the car got checked over, daylighted. We had to change a couple things, one of them being the bars. These bars just swung into this hole, and then they never actually reached into the hole in the chassis. The guy that daylighted the car said I had to chop them off because it wasn't safe. He asked me to send him a message of all the stuff that we'd done, and I sent him the bars, and he doesn't like it. So what we're gonna have to do is chop it like back here, I think, and then chop this bar out, and we're gonna run a curve, and he was happy with that. We had the stickers to put on the other side that you guys didn't see.
If you noticed, all those shots are of this side of the car, but if you go around to the other side, we haven't done anything with that side yet.
Oh my god, she's so basic.
We got like 3 hours.
We're leaving in less than 3 hours.
Less than 3 hours, yeah.
Everyone is starting to arrive at Kingaroy for the practice, and we are just started welding in the garage. The last thing I thought I would be doing on the morning of the practice is welding, but here we are.
Tried so hard for it not to be last minute, but gained another half a second a lap by putting this sticker on.
Yeah, we loaded up and we left probably about 11 o'clock.
Boots,
Yep.
arm strengths,
Yep.
transponder,
Yep.
receiver,
Yep. It's 3.5 hours to Kingaroy.
engine box, suspension box,
Yep.
nut and bolt box,
Yep.
toolbox,
Yep.
active stands,
Yep.
jacks coming with your dad,
Yep.
jerry cans,
Yep.
including water,
Yep.
tables, chairs,
Chairs with my dad.
chairs
yeah.
with your dad, gazebo,
Yep.
fridge,
Yep.
liquid spots.
Yeah, once we got there, we unloaded the car,
27!
got everything set up, and then the guy that daylighted the car and sent us the message about the bars came over to scrutiny the car for the first time. And yeah, I was pretty nervous because, you know, we're already at the track, so if we needed to change something, it was going to be a rush.
Luckily, we got the all clear, and the last 2 weeks of us completely rebuilding this car all comes down to this moment.
Tire pressures? Tire pressures, yeah. Might go and have a look at the track, actually.
Why are you limbering up?
Oh, I've been welding this morning on the floor, haven't I, again? Doesn't do my back any good favours. It's been raining on the way up here, which
Yeah.
is not good.
I was a bit
At
scared, to be honest.
Yeah, but it's stopped now. Done a little nut and bolt check, tyre pressure's done, it's fueled up. Just waiting for the driver to sort out his radio and get ready.
Yeah.
How is the driver feeling?
I'm shitting myself.
He's shitting himself.
It's been ages.
He's doing quite well hiding it though, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's playing it cool,
Yeah.
but he has to shit his pants.
It's only because it happens to me every time I pull up to a racetrack, so now it looks like I'm like used to it now. But,
Just
yeah.
lives in fear.
Yeah.
Every time he shows up to a racetrack.
I hope you brought a spare pair of shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be alright once you get out there though.
Yeah. Once I'm actually sitting in the car and I'm rolling out, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Once I give it its first full boot full,
Yeah.
it's gonna be fine.
Got a dog. Just chasing the birds.
Practice day. The calm before the storm. So what is the goal for today, apart from obviously trying to not wreck the car?
It's just like what we
Or
said
Brad.
before, like it's tits, isn't it?
Yeah.
Time in the seat. Because if he's unfamiliar with the car, he hasn't driven it in over a year, so it's just getting familiar with it again.
We'll put we'll do a time from the first lap to time of my last lap. That'd be a good reference to see. You know.
We'll just make sure there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's correcting things that are wrong with the car, like,
Yeah.
and we'll set up will come later.
Yeah. Get my suit on.
I can hear the engines.
Get suited and booted.
Yeah. Ready to go.
Got his shackles on.
Radio check 1, 2. Green light, green light.
It was so great to see the car out doing its first laps after the crazy 2 weeks that we just had. The sessions were 10 laps at a time, and I got the feeling Brad did not want to come back in. But I was looking forward to getting some feedback to see what the car was like.
Yeah, it felt good. Felt way better.
Good?
I don't, it's been so long, but it just felt like I actually had control.
Okay.
It just felt really nice.
I didn't go like, I wasn't like full throttle. Yeah.
Something I noticed that we didn't really plan for was you basically going out and not coming back. Like you literally were doing lap after. You were the one out of everyone there that made the most of that track time. You did twice as many laps as anyone else.
Been a long time since I raced, so I just wanted to get my confidence back in the car a little bit, and yeah, I wasn't really thinking about it. I just kept coming in and going back out again, so we didn't really give the car time to cool down much. I was just going out, and then we're doing 10 laps at a time, and yeah.
And we went through 22 litres of fuel.
Yeah, a lot of fuel.
It felt like I was running out of fuel.
A lot of fuel. After our first run, we had a bit of oil spray, and it was similar to what was happening before with the breather, the crankcase breather. Before I just had it sitting like only slightly off the motor, and it was just breathing a lot of oil. I went to Super Cheap, got some more hose, we got another filter, and we ran it up the right side of the car and zip tied it to the chassis. But still, the slosh of the motor going to the right was too much, and it was slightly breathing, so we've changed the location of the breather to the front of the motor now, and it seems to be all good. Was I pulling away from old man?
No, pretty much.
Pretty even. Yeah.
Same.
The gap stayed the same pretty much the whole time.
Difference is too, you're running your second, he's in third.
Yeah, so we started the night with a sort of base setup that I had originally with the car. So we had 5 psi left front, 6 psi right front, 8 psi left rear, and then 10 psi right rear.
It's funny to see you as like Brad's assistant.
Yeah, I said to him the other day, don't get any ideas, mate. When we go back to work, you're being the apprentice again. All right.
When we first went out on track, it was pretty slippery. Like they'd just watered the track and graded it, and there was only one line on the bottom. That was literally my first time in the car since like last year, or even before last year. I was just getting used to it at that point. I came back in. I don't think we made any changes the first time, and then I went back out again. I did another 10 laps, and we came in, and then I dropped the pressures 1 psi, I think, all round. We left the spacers as they were. I had a 1/2 inch and a 1/4 on the right rear and nothing on the left. And then we went out with the new tire pressures, and the car was starting to feel better. Another maybe 2-3 sessions of that setup. Then I came back in, and then we dropped the pressures again. I went back out, car felt like awesome, amazing, best I've ever felt while driving the car.
think the only reason why your lap times hit a point was because of the gearing, wasn't it?
On both straights on King Ray, we were tapped out like on limiter.
You could hear it on the
Yeah.
limiter, yeah.
I could have shifted to third, but I was like kind of just hitting limiter for like maybe a second or half a second before going into the corner, so I thought it was a bit of a waste to pull another gear. You know, I thought maybe the times, like looking back, it was a practice session. I could have just pulled another gear, but anyway, there's a lot more of that for the rest of the year.
But at the same time, I was trying to do stupid shit, like stay on the bottom and stuff.
I saw you messing with the line. Apart from that, does everything feel alright?
Yeah, the motor's running good.
Gearing was a big issue for the lap times, but still, overall the car felt awesome.
Just going into the first race, confidence quite high?
Yeah, I was like over the moon. I couldn't believe how good the car felt. I was so excited to go racing because like the car was going where I was pointing it, and like it just had all the grip in the world. So I was excited for the first race.
If you want to follow along for the ride, subscribe.
Hit the gas.